I'm big. Well, back to the hideaway for some reflection, introspection. Probably lots of side quests and stuff. Not many. I assume it'll be as
How's your
big as the
brother?
section before this. With side quests. And there was like 10 in there.
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse.
What can be filler for Bahamut? True.
For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Things fall apart. Oppose the power of light. We have Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target. It's Wings of Light to begin casting Mega Flare. Showers enemies with a deluge of searing light. Oh, that's a long charge. Taking damage while casting will cancel the spell. I mean, that is a lot. It looked like I could charge it more than level 1.
Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Okay. Precision dodging boosts it faster. Ooh. I'm generally pretty good at that. The details. Mastery increases Mega Flare level to 4. Okay. Oh, we got the Flare Breath. It nullifies magic. Deal continuous damage binding it to the spot. Multiple light aspected familiars attack any enemy when Clive uses magic. Got a high stagger value for what it is. Then Giga Flare. I might just save for Giga Flare. I only have like 500 I need. Okay. Let's do... I mean, I really like Titan. I really like Upheaval and, a Wind Up? It's Wind Up. Yeah, Upheaval and Wind Up. I really like those. We'll do Bahamut. One switch. That one, and then... Okay. Flare Breath. And then... It feels ridiculous to not have Garuda because you get like the half stagger thing, and you can like pull him down. Like that's super good. But I also really like I like Rama's thing, and then I also really, really like Judgment Bolt. I don't have a mastered or anything, so I can't, like, change them up. Also, Garuda's got a really good combo with Titan. Just gonna go with Garuda for this. Do Wicked Wheel. Oh yeah, that's the tornado. I mean the count. I do like the counter. I feel like I'm constantly fucking up the counter though. Like the window of it is like too small or something. Maybe I just need to upgrade it. Because I keep fucking it up lately, and I keep thinking, oh, I'm doing it at the right time, but I do it too early all the time. The counter-strike changes increasing hits. Doesn't say anything about the window of it. Wait. Let's go with Gouge for a while. That actually does good stagger damage. Alright, we'll go with this for now. And this is my good old standard. This is the first one I ever did. Before I had, you know, more than 3 choices. I mean, the fire abilities are good, and there's a lot of them. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, the heat wave is really good. I was rocking those at the start of the game. And I keep like regretting not having the heat wave one. Firstbreaker intelligence reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final mother crystal. For now, the realm endures, but with each new flood, do her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is, as ever, dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. Quite the mess. Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Princess roiled tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Titan's Raging Fist. Wait, Titan's Raging Fist does a melee counter? Am I dumb? Did I just never notice? Oh, blocking an attack with Raging Fists will... Ooh! Oh, I didn't even fucking notice. I don't think I ever... I think I only used it like once. I decided I really like Wind Up in Upheaval.
Got hauled into tires.
Assuming it's just... New thing there. Thing there. Do I have any new appearances? Guessing there's only the 2. Pretty good sword, actually. There was an early one. Invictus. I really like Invictus. That was a really early game one. Rama's Thunderbolt, where it trigger the AoE attack combined with Will-o'-the-Wisps. Oh yeah. It's really funny when you throw the like. Wait, I'm remembering the names of them right. Oh, I was thinking of the lightning rod one. It's really funny when you get an enemy to like actually hit it themselves, and they just knock themselves over. That's the one you're talking about? Okay, yeah. I hope you're not expecting me to explain these skies. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say we're the end of the world.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right, and that's from a few associates I haven't lost contact with.
As the old saying goes.
There's opportunity in adversity. The market for sharp steel is more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered. Don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
The times it goes off is insane. I can see that, yeah. Sounds like a pretty good combo. I really like the mid-air wind-up into the downward Titan. It's just so good. I just destroy everything. I mean, I could buy the cheap one. I only use like one potion throughout that whole thing. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, increases attack power 10%, and defense by 30% for 60 seconds.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Sounds good to me. How many valuables do I even have? A little bit.
Is that all?
What do I owe the honor?
Tell me about the sky.
Praying about us, guys.
Won't help me get my work done, so I'm gonna keep to my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is.
They fancy giving me a hand shooing the birds.
What do you want?
Okay, I'm not mad I couldn't build Excalibur now. Because I've already surpassed... This is pretty fast to surpass that sword. Even though I'm probably going to get a Scholar Tite that I need. Right around now.
No scratches, right?
The Drake Slayer stuff, though, has lasted me a long fucking time.
Fine.
Oh, now there's a new appearance again. God damn it.
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there.
Yeah. I mean, there's new hunts, I guess. Maybe. Or maybe Nectar just wants to talk.
We flew back on the Phoenix. She walloped me.
Well, you know what we gotta do?
Is a storm coming soon?
Read more encyclopedia.
Good morrow to you, my friend. With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts. Though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales helping to lighten it below.
but be that as it may,
Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
There can't possibly be that many, though.
If
Oh,
you
that-
have a
oh,
question
God.
for me,
Oh,
I
that's
shall be
that's a
happy to
lot.
answer it.
Maybe I won't read them all again. I was caught up before that mission. Alright, the otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valastea, he means to claim Clive as a vessel Mythos, apparently, not Mythos, by purging his will. A will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands Akashic, that these ties of consciousness might at last be loosened. Primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima that cast a roiling pall over all Valastea. But if it risen, the two icons of fire united as one, Clive and Joshua manifested this being in the skies above the crystalline dominion after entreating their icons to grant them the power they needed to quell the raging Bahamut. It has the body of Ifrit, the wings of the Phoenix, and a might that far exceeds either icon alone. Joshua Rosfield, dominant of the Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne, though he and Clive trod their separate paths for many years, the brothers were finally reunited amid the ruins of the crystalline dominion. I mean, he's gonna succumb to his injury at some point and just, like, become Ultima or something, right? Crystal Flower. When Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts and summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul, the wyvern tail that represented the trust Prince Dion's father placed in him and his duty to the realm. Rise of the Worm. A rebellion of the Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon that took place in the Crystalline Dominion. It was provoked by Emperor Sylvester Lesage's decision to overlook his eldest son Dion and make his second-born Olivier, child of the Empress Annabella, crown prince in his place. Seeing this as yet another victory for Annabella in her long campaign to subvert Sambraquois politics for her own ends, Prince Dion ordered the Dragoons into action, but having lost control of his icon, he inadvertently laid waste to the city he had tried to save. Alright, Dion Lesage. Dion led his Dragoons in revolt against the perceived treason of Empress Annabella and her son Olivier, but was instead goaded into slaying his own father and driven to madness, transforming into Bahamut and laying waste to much of the Dominion. Barnabas, King of Walud and dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. Though his nation's isolation and ash allows Barnabas to remain aloof from the affairs of Storm, he has oft elected to do precisely that. His movements of late would suggest that he has ambitions on the Western continent. Goods, apprenticed to Karen and ally of the Hideaway, he aided Clive and Jill in gaining entry to the besieged Crystalline Dominion by having them pose as sellswords hired to protect an honest merchant visiting Twinside to trade in smithing paraphernalia. Somehow surviving the chaos that was to follow, he was scooped up from the ruined city by Joshua, who transformed into the Phoenix to effect his allies' escape. Ponza, an orphaned boy of Bocklad, strong-armed into pickpocketing travelers by the nefarious Cast Stones. Being released from their clutches, Eloise elected to employ him at the Crimson Caravans to keep him from returning to a life of crime. Pledges to become the first customer of Goots' forge when the trader becomes a fully fledged blacksmith. Annabella Lesage, her death. Former Empress of the Holy Empire of Sambrac after the fall of Rosaria and the death of Archduke Elwyn. She remarried Emperor Sylvester and bore him a son, Olivier. It was her dream that together with Sylvester she should found a new bloodline, one blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix. Alas, her dreams were to be crushed in the wreckage of the Crystalline Dominion when a mad Dion slew Olivier. She was to enter life before the disbelieving eyes of the sons she had betrayed. Reminds me. The action is now ramping down. It's not ramping up at the moment. The ramping up has happened. Alright, Emperor of the Holy Empire of Sambrac, who plotted with Annabella Rosfield to slay Archduke Elwyn of Rosaria and unite their nations under the imperial banner. Together they bore a son Olivier, to whom Sylvester was beguiled into forfeiting his throne. Much to his first son's displeasure, Sylvester lost his life to Dion's spear when he leapt to Olivier's defense in the throne room of the Twinside capital. Olivier Lesage, son of Sylvester and Annabella Lesage, thanks in large part to his mother's machinations, Olivier was anointed Emperor of the Holy Empire of Sambrac, a fact that triggered his half-brother Prince Dion to launch a coup against him. It was Olivier's sinister goading that drove Dion to madness and led to his own demise, pierced through the heart by Dion's spear. As the boy died, his body crumbled into dust, proof that he had become naught but another puppet of Ultima. Barnabas' mother, the mother of King Barnabas of Walud, or at least an Ultima summoned illusion of her, as his majesty remembers her in life. Niels. The Holy Knights Dragoon, the revolt, elite troops of the Holy Empire of Sambrac, led by Prince Dion Lesage, drawn largely from the nobility of the realm, their status as Knights of the Sacred Dragon affords them still higher standing in the eyes of the people. In the Battle of the Borderlands in 873, as in so many conflicts down the years, they proudly led the charge as the Empire entered the fray. However, Prince Dion's opposition to the machinations of Holy Empress Annabella spurred the Dragoons to rise up against their emperor in an insurgency which saw them fall suddenly and decisively from grace. New thing for the Crystalline Dominion following Dion's rebellion, a once independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash. With the incursion of the Holy Empire of Sambrac in the year 873, its independence was reduced to little more than a pretense, but things changed once again in 878, when Prince Dion Lesage and his Dragoons instigated a bloody coup. As imperial institutions fell into disarray, so did the situation in the Dominion and beyond. After 5 years, Sambraquois dominance in the region ended as quickly as it had begun. Drake's tale after the Mother's Fall, a mother crystal that was located in the Crystalline Dominion. It was one of only 5 remaining in Valistea. and the largest of its kind. It was lost in the chaos that followed the rebellion spearheaded by Prince Dion Lesage and his Knights Dragoon, but not before undergoing a fantastical transformation heretofore unwitnessed in the entirety of Alistair history. A literal blossoming of the crystal, its shards peeling away like petals of a snow daisy to reveal the sacred heart within. The fall of Drake's Tail in 878, an insurgency by Sambrecht's Knights Dragoon, led by Prince Dion Lesage, resulted in the destruction of much of the Crystalline Dominion's capital, and the Mother Crystal Drake's Tail along with it, after the prince lost control of his icon, Bahamut. One curious thing to note is that many who survived the Night of Chaos claim they witnessed the crystal bloom like a flower before its demise. Yeah, there's only 3 left, and my voice is starting to feel it. Phoenix, the Warden of Fire, whose strength resides within Joshua Rosfield. 18 years after the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate and Joshua's presumed demise, the Phoenix spread its wings once more in the skies above the Crystalline Dominion, wings in which reside the flames of rebirth. Bahamut, the Warden of Light, whose power dwells within Dion Lesage, Prince of Sambrecht. A tribe known as the Motes of Light once dwelled in the northeast reaches of Storm, where the great city of Oriflamme now stands, among which the dominant of Bahamut would always emerge. In modern times, dominants are often born among the Sambrequa nobility, most likely because the tribe's bloodline still runs strong in their ranks. And then dragons, majestic winged beasts that are commonly considered to be some of Alistair's most ancient creatures. Albeit rarely sighted in modern times, there are countless myths and legends regarding dragons, one of the most prominent being that Valistea itself was formed when a mighty drake fell from the sky. According to the Gregorian faith, dragons were created by the goddess herself to serve as holy sentinels over her earthly demizen, and as such have long been employed by the Holy Empire of Sambrecht in various martial roles within and without the Imperial Legion. Oh, we're caught up.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts?
I did, actually.
Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters. So that
I learned that because I read the encyclopedia.
Death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many.
I mean, you're probably right, but you're talking too much, so I'm walking away.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
The battle cries of dread one die, in ruin lies less.
It'd be better if the game's background music completely cut out instead of just like getting quieter when the bard starts singing. Because it kind of clashes a little bit.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I mean, I didn't see shit. I don't know what he's going on about. What's up, Nectar? Uh-oh. This always auto-scrolls. How goes the hunt, Kupo? As if these Bulgos weren't bad enough on their own, I hear that some of them like to invite friends to the party, Kupo. Okay, this one isn't auto-scrolling. Some of them auto-scroll. I can't fucking read it. But never fear, Kupo. I, Nectar the Bull, shall always be with you. In spirit, if you need more practical assistance, Kupo, then turn to Torgal. Is there more? I, for one, am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that certain members of your very own species have earned themselves a place in this rogue's gallery, Kupo. But evil is as evil does, and it is every hero's duty to vanquish it, no matter how close to home it might appear, Kupo. Three new hunts. The Tana clubs. What was the other one? 9 of something? 9 of knives. This one's in Vermeer. I don't remember exactly where that is. Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Korava tell of an outlaw 5 and 20 hands high and mighty of Thu who preys upon unescorted travelers. They claim he lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none has been brave nor foolish enough to narrow the search any further. If you read this, you If you read this, have either or both of those qualities. Oh, if you who read this have either or both of those qualities, the Dhalmekians beg your aid. It's only a rank B, so I'm not really worried about it. This one might be hard, the rank S. The Megath brothers? Or Magith? Magith? Is it Magith? The Quiet Sands in Roseanne. Where are the Quiet Sands? A lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde. Its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom crusaders, one can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Sid the Outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. We advise against all travel to the area, lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. This one is Ruin Awakened. Then Brakwa legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Grigor herself, some sources claim. Though it has long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are mere myth, recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Okay, I have a vague idea of where that is. It's gonna be kind of near Northreach, I assume.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
What's up, Vivian?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
The emblem on, her chest, below her,
Beneath
scarf
these
thing, kind of
darkened
looks like a
skies,
monster face.
Fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
I mean, this was to be
Our
expected.
civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Like, we've kind of systematically gone from kingdom to kingdom and, like, killed their leaders and destroyed the crystal at the same time.
A castle of sand.
So...
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Just staring at the design on our chest now, like, do you see what I see? I don't know if I can, like, zoom in on it. Oh god, it's so dark. Now it's behind my face. I don't think I can get this any... Like, do you kind of see what I mean? Like, it's kind of blurry and tiny. Dim. But it looks like a seven-eyed tentacle creature. Six or seven. I just wish it wasn't so goddamn dim. Could look at it in earnest. Guess that's what happens when there's no sunlight.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Yeah.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
I wonder if the Fallen were like aliens and Ultima, it was like a leader of those aliens. And they came to this planet and just like took over as gods. They enslaved us humans and then we rose up and then they punished us and then you get the whole crater thing. The Zemeckis Falls place.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
I mean, 3 if Dion can get off his ass. Can I go see him, actually? I assume he's in the infirmary or something.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest. I'll stay here with you.
Oh, they're both in here. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're both
The
pretty...
injuries suffered by both your brother and the
pretty beat
prince
up.
were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
Like I've read that note at like the beginning. Okay. Looks like there's side quests. How close am I to that thing that gives me 1,500 ability points?
Clive.
But also recent events.
It's not true.
Is it, Clive? The world can't be ending, can it? We were struggling before the skies went dark, but now? Can't imagine how we will bear it all.
We've lost so much already.
When will it be enough? It will end, won't it, Clive?
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
I need 5 more renown. God damn it.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive. I don't mean to be gloomy.
The whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and chances to set bears free. Now it's all ether floods, Akashic attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. Cursebreakers and all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water, but...
They need all the help they can get.
We're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Anything catch your eye?
What do we got? Oh, there's no side quests. It's all main. Okay.
Think you can help?
Let's do a hunt. Plus one of the main ones. I was thinking of going to see Martha first. In the Quiet Sands. Wherever the fuck that is. None of these places are called Quiet Sands. Let's see. Oh yeah, people aren't doing very well. That is for sure. Let's see. Quiet Sands. Ah, right here. Be right back, Martha. Have a rank A to kill. What level are people now? 33? I mean, I guess. Oh, I'm not on the Bahamut. Fuck. Can I switch mid-battle? I don't think I can. God damn it. Yeah, that was a little more excessive than I was planning. If I'm... Hold on. I imagine if I put the lightning rod in the tornado, that would constantly go off too. That could be a cool combo as well. Let's see how much a level 1 does. Also works with Giga Flare. Ooh. mean, that is a lot. That is a lot of bolts. That is a long fucking ability. All of a sudden they're like, is it over? Is it gonna end? Holy shit. It lasts almost its entire cooldown. The Magith brothers? I don't know, what do you think? Is it Magith or Magith?
Darken our shores again. But not for long.
Oh, I only have level 2. Okay. Oh, I got knocked out of the thing. They're not mages, it's true. Kind of kicking their ass. I'm also taking a lot of damage, though, to be fair. It feels like I'm kicking their ass. Holy shit!
I needed that.
This ability is not very good against, like, bigger enemies. They don't get staggered in any way.
No more vengeance. No more war.
I'd have to use these a little bit longer to see how I feel about them. The third one's only 100. I'd have to go out of my way to cast magic more often. I'll at least unlock it. For now. Sounds painful.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
I appreciate the use of spoiler in there. What you're telling me is later abilities are very good.
More.
They were too fast. Or maybe I was too slow.
Stop that. You're alive. And that's all that matters.
I do miss Heatwave. Heatwave was pretty good.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive, wounded.
Oh yeah, the flames heals you. Yeah, I used them a bunch at the beginning of the game.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Oh, he heals that bit instantly. Oh. This is kind of silly. It's just a collateral breath. I just love that combo so much. What? Oh, you're still alive. Thought there were more. That's upgraded. It's great. I don't feel like fighting you. Just burn ability. Yeah.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
I'm gonna try, much as I like the wind-up. I'm gonna try to actually pull off Raging Fist properly. I don't think I ever did. I also just realized I've never used this, and I meant to. I meant to try out Earth and Fury, and I fucking never did, so let's just put that on right now.
What are you after?
You have new things, apparently. Ah. Always Orchestrion rolls.
Much obliged.
Try the cheap ones.
There you go.
I'll get 2 of these.
Much obliged. There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Mad dogs.
You'll probably manually save. This game's pretty good with the autosaves, but should have manual saves going on.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Of course.
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Alright, first things first. Okay, that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. I think that counted? I'm really not sure. Woo! God damn.
That's better.
I missed?
Slow.
problem is they might not get a chance to attack me. There we go. Not bad. I like Upheaval too. Or not Upheaval, Earth and Fury. It's nice and big. It feels like it has a lower cooldown than some of the others. The other big ones.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You get the counter properly. Yeah, I think all the other
One
ones
to shy away from
work that way
dangers,
too.
Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
I had a thought. I do. So we got Garuda. I need the tornado. The other one doesn't matter, I guess. I like Wicked Wheels, so I'll put that on. Having a combo in my head for the lightning rod. I want to try doing... just throw on Judgment Bolt. And then it was Bahamut, and if I do the Flare Breath into it... Throw out the Satellite too. So if I put the lightning rod down, and then I put a tornado around it, and then I flare breath on it at the same time. Does it all work? And how quickly is it going to be pumping out damage? I want to see. Good job, Torgal.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too. Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
What is it called? Green Sheaves? Green Sheaves. Okay.
Headed for the rest.
We have to slow
Your
them
lightning
down.
rod.
Arthur and the others won't be ready.
Throw the satellite. I think the lightning rod's gone, but you know. The hard part is I can't really see if it's going off a lot. I just have to trust. Tornado's keeping them out of range, maybe, yeah. Let's do level 1. I mean, it's definitely going off a lot.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait.
Take a pause and pop that next to them. Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. Just waiting for the lightning rod to come back up. Not bad. Did it miss because he was fucking teleporting? Oh, fuck off. I don't like fighting in there. Yeah, the tornado doesn't quite work, but I'm glad I tried it.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if
Giga
you
flare?
hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
All right, one down. We leveling. What are the enemies now? They were 33? Ooh. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
I don't know how he's gonna, like...
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
He's not gonna, like, train with us in battle, is he? Against Akashic fiends?
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
I feel like he'd just die instantly.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
I mean, I haven't seen him fight. Maybe I should wait, you know. Not instantly judge the boy.
Get it, boy!
Okay. Trying to remember the name of the place where the other hunt was. Down here. I don't remember.
Did you see that?
I have Renown now, though, so I can get the ability points. Thinking of doing the B rank next. Vamer. Okay. Vamer.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back, son. All yours.
Nice. What was next? Estron and Amber. Talisman of Priming. I might get this? Maybe?
All done?
In this general section? Okay, the mayor is... somewhere. Maybe it's these little places. Aha! Okay. Balata. How much is this? 2,700? Oh, I have enough. Giga flare. Alright, we'll try that combo now. I was curious. Lightning Rod. Upgrade. Increases range of lightning when striking the bull. Absolutely. But I want to upgrade either of these. Oh, flare breath. Increases breath range. I don't really care about the range. Impulse. Increases number of orbs. Well, I could only do level 2 earlier. But it says if I upgrade this... Like, it goes immediately to master. Hold on. Goes from level 2 to 4, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. Casting progress can be monitored. Most abilities are unavailable while casting. R1 can be used to dodge attacks. Alright, let's go back to this one. Yeah, I saw mastering lets you just like mix and match it with the icons. Which I feel like I'll eventually want to do for at least 1 or 2. I mean, I want Garuda and Titan and Bahamut. But I can't Lightning Rod. They don't have it mastered. Because I want to try out the... I'll do it on this loadout. The Giga Flare. Got Lightning Rod. I can Flare Breath. We'll get rid of the Tornado. Wicked Wheel on it. And Gouge. I guess I can stick with Judgment Bolts. Maybe I should do like Pile Drive or something. Oh. I didn't actually look. What is the cooldown for this? Oh, that's pretty low. 60? Pretty low for those kinds of things. That one's 95. It's 81 because I'm wearing a thing. 110. 120. They just keep going down. What the fuck? I was gonna test it on a random fight, but I'll just go straight to the hunt. Try it out on the hunt itself. It's only a rank B, so I'm not really worried about it in any way.
No mistakes.
Am I even going the right way? Okay, I am.
This might take a while.
Yeah, it's a pretty long run. Okay, I think it's that over there. Yeah. big axe.
Not the God's forsaken soul.
Okay. What do I have on which button? Okay.
Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
This doesn't really do much. Not on its own. Should get him to halfway. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! I pressed all the buttons at the wrong time. Oh! Pretty good. $60,000? Not my record, but it's still pretty good. Oh, okay. Danny, Danny. Danny. Got an achievement. I don't know what the achievement was. I'm just gonna limit break now. Upgraded Giga Flare hits 60 times. Nice. Ooh, Scarletite. I can make that weapon I don't need anymore.
Deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Well, that worked pretty well.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time.
It's a
if
bit
you
of a
fail.
catch-all argument.
Just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Yes. I will follow the shouting. But I'm gonna take a quick break and stretch my legs and stuff. So I'll be right back.